got somebody's personal information here.
Create privacy if you want it.
Record you want. Just don't record this car.
It's in public. Your problem, not mine. It's in public. See you never. Bye now.
Badge number, sir. Sir. Officer.
Constitution state, right?
You have nothing better to do.
No, I do, because the shiny badge doesn't grant extra rights.
Do you live here?
Like, how about this? How about this? A child could touch that needle. Maybe you use your resources to pick up needles off the ground. I mean, you're gonna give them a hard time, but there's a sign there that says "Don't block the driveway." Stand down. Stand down. Stand down. Stand down. Stand down. Stand down. You're dismissed.
This right now.
What's going on, everybody? Josh, Accountability for All in Hartford, Connecticut. Doing some cop watching. See what we see. Let's take a look. We got 4 cars. One, 2, 3, 4, 5 cruises. He waved. Shelly found where they were. He just remotely shut off his car. Now he's sending the rookie to deal with this. Huh?
Good afternoon. How you doing today?
How you doing today?
What's up?
I'm doing great. It's a beautiful day out.
It is. It's
I like your shades.
You know how it is? $6.99. Got a budget?
It's that pandemic budget.
Nah, it's that everyday budget.
Oh, okay. All right. How's it going, man?
What's that, sir?
The police.
Police around here. How you doing today, sir?
How you doing?
Good.
Nice day out today.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful out.
Too bad we gotta deal with this virus. We could have been freaking having cookouts and...
We saw one restaurant open downtown. That's the first restaurant I've seen open in 3 months.
Really? Well, I think they can start opening them up, I guess.
Yeah.
That's what I heard, but...
They have the Dunkin' Donuts open.
Can we do ride-alongs today? I feel like I'll get to calls faster if I'm with you. I'll wear my mask, practice social distancing.
Let me grab my mask one second.
To do a ride along, you gotta fill out like a paper.
Fill some paperwork. Yeah.
Because there's a waiver. You can do a ride along any day you want. You just gotta go down to headquarters, fill out the paperwork,
I'm liking this.
and do a waive. It's because.
Can I go with you though?
No.
Yeah,
'Cause
it
you're-
must seem really cool.
Yeah.
Well, I'm on probation, so no.
You're on probation? I'm on probation too.
Yeah.
Not
I mean,
that kind of
with
probation.
the oh, she's on a different kind of probation.
She's on a job
That ain't none of my
probation.
business, but
She's on a job probation.
everybody's cool.
Well, I feel like you're gonna do well through probation because you're pretty awesome.
Yeah. You're welcome.
I'm sorry, there was music. I didn't hear you, man. Did you say something to me? I'm here to shadow you. It's like the illegitimate bring your son to work day. I'm ready if you need help. How are you today, Sarge?
Not bad, not bad. We're trying to get some of this quality life quads off the food if we can.
I know, that's kind of crazy, huh? I'm sorry, I wasn't ignoring you. I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, no, that's nothing. I was just wondering what you guys were recording.
I mean, you're recording, right?
Yeah, I am, but...
Well, we
Part
don't
of
answer
policy.
questions.
Well,
Huh?
is it?
We don't answer questions.
Well, you already answered my question. Thank you.
Well, I actually
No,
didn't really
we
answer
asked
your
you
question.
a
I
question
said,
with
aren't
a-
you
with a
recording?
question.
Yes, I said yes, I am.
All right, so is there a problem with us filming?
No, I was just wondering. I didn't know if like you guys were doing something for like some type of... I don't know. I
We're
don't
just
mind
We're
it.
working on, all right, cool. That's
I was
fine.
just wondering, that's all.
I'm just working on a story. Is there a reason you're carrying a firearm?
Is there a reason that I am?
Yeah, it's because it's your Second Amendment right to carry a
I mean,
firearm.
it's just part of. That's what they want me to carry, so that's what I carry.
Well, like that's part of your uniform. This is kind of part of our uniform, like
No, I have
like
no
our job
problem.
and stuff too.
Sons of Anarchy. I actually watched that show. I love that show.
Do you like the political preference?
You guys have a great day.
You too, man.
too.
Take care.
Do you like the political preference of being an anarchist?
Now you can't break the window plane, but you can film what you can see. And he tries to like appease us. They're not here for quads, right? But he's like, oh, we're just trying to chase down some quads. So then we'll be like, oh, there's nothing going on today. It's just quads. Let's leave.
So the neighbors probably get to know people around here, you know, other people in this area. So when they see us, these are two new faces, so the neighbors are kind of looking around at us, wondering what are they doing and who are they?
What is he saying? Guys, if I'm these people, I'm saying, listen, am I detained? They're on private property. Private property. Am I detained? If I'm not detained, then I'm free to go. If I'm free to go, I'm free to stay, but you're not here. You're not free to stay on private property. I would have these guys out of there in a heartbeat, but that's why we do what we do. Because most people aren't aware of their rights. They're gonna let people on their property, they're gonna let them search them, they're gonna give their information. They got a supervisor and 5 officers on the scene here. Like, and they're trying to say it's quads. It's definitely not quads. We saw the quads earlier. They're driving in opposite directions. They obviously have a verbal altercation right now. Do you know what Connecticut is called? Constitution State. It's on the back of their license plate. It's on their the federal building. So
We should get a lot of passes there.
it's
today.
called the Constitution State. Like they're supposed to be. This is the Constitution is them. Why are you filming?
Language is getting really
Guys, this cop's so aggressive. He actually just has told his colleague to the left right there to shut up. Oh, he's so angry.
escalating it. You see that, right?
Look, he just touched him. He's getting so fucking angry.
They're supposed to de-escalate, right? That's what I thought.
This guy is... Oh, someone needs some sensitivity training. You're being disorderly, sir. What are you doing? What are you doing, the Macarena? Hey, Macarena. Perfect timing.
No, you do me a favor. Get off my property. That's what I would have said. Or private property.
It is about quads.
Make like a tree and leave those cops. Please. Just walk away.
They're telling this guy that he has to move his private vehicle from his private property. And listen, not without a warrant. You're on private property. See ya. He's telling them that they can't leave their property on their property. Where should they move their house to? Should they put that on a fucking tow truck too? I mean, it's on private property. It says, Do not block driveway. Violators will be towed. Oh, we're gonna have to tow the recruiting car. We're gonna have to issue a tow today. She's coming. She's coming. Hold on. Let's see if this. Hold on. What's going on?
Notice on the sign up there. We were recording that. Do not block the driveway. The violators will be towed. So, I just have. You want to tow my supervisor's car? Go ahead, call it in.
Well, would that not work out?
Would that be okay?
Would that not work out for us because he has extra privileges without his emergency lights on? So if he's on a call, well, I mean, you would pursue it, right? Would you give me a ticket? Because yeah, but you're not in an emergency capacity unless those lights are on. You're in the Constitution state, right? No, I do, because the shiny badge doesn't grant extra rights.
Do you live here?
Like, how about this? How about this? A child could touch that needle. Maybe you use your resources to pick up needles off the ground. I mean, you're going to give them a hard time, but there's a sign there that says don't block the driveway. Stand down. Stand down. Stand down. Stand down. Stand down. Stand down. You're dismissed.
Shoot us right now.
She was being disorderly.
Now, everyone here has their light bar on. Does this sergeant have their light bar on? The point is, shiny badges don't grant you extra rights.
Yeah.
And maybe it's a you problem because we were fine with this officer. She's really nice. So maybe the problem isn't us. Maybe it's you.
I don't know if she answered a question about moving. Were you pausing it just then?
Okay, so lesson of the day. She's got her light bar on. They've all got their light bar on. No light bar. So this is the point of why we do this. Y'all call it in and see what they're gonna do about it. Well, of course, why would they tow a police car even if it's breaking the law? Because the shiny badge gets you extra rights. Maybe we should issue a ticket today. How much is a ticket cost for that? We'll make it payable to charity within 30 days, and if you don't pay it, you're either above the law or you hate charity. Well, he would pay it because it's not your fault that he parked there. See, there's a smile. Now she's smiling a little bit. Okay, let me tell you a joke. This is honestly a good joke. What do you call two cops playing tug of war? Come on. I know you want to know. Two cops playing tug of war. Are you ready for it? Pulled pork. She did smile. She couldn't help it. She couldn't help it because that was a good one.
Yeah, that was funny.
That was a good one. Okay, can we get my ticket pad? Obstructing an exit. Maybe that's what it's called. We'll have to look it up. I think it's great that the officer on probation is the one that de-escalated. We need more officers like the officer to the right, not the officer to the left. You should call the fire department because your pants are on fire, liar. Hey, let me ask you a question, bro. If you were in your car, right, and you park somewhere, like, so, for example, it says, do not block the driveway, violators will be towed. You parked halfway in the middle of the street and you block someone's driveway. They'd probably give you a what?
A ticket?
A ticket, right.
Yeah.
So if these emergency lights aren't on, it doesn't count as an emergency. So what do you think about them just blocking someone's driveway, especially when there's a sign that says don't block the driveway?
Yeah.
The shiny,
they're violating.
The shiny badges give extra
rights. Are they allowed to violate the law just because they're
cops now? They got the same rules as everybody else.
And they should follow them.
That's what I thought. Exactly.
You guys are recording me, right?
Yeah. If you want your.
Yeah, you can check it out too if you want on his channel.
What channel is it?
Accountability for All.
Okay.
I have a YouTube channel. We film the police.
Okay. Well, what they doing back here anyway?
Well, so there was ATVs riding. The ATV people pulled in here, and the cops are coming. See, here's the thing: the cops have to see them on the ATVs and see them pull into this property to be able to enter private property.
Right.
but they didn't. They're in there right now telling them what they have to do with their private property for something they didn't see happen. Like in the criminal justice system, we have the right to be innocent until proven guilty, and they can't make lawful determinations.
Yeah, they can't.
But they're
early people was calling because there were two white cars chasing each other through here. Through here, I live on Backhack and Russ, and there's kids around. And so
there's kids in this neighborhood.
Yeah, the people called. There was two guys chasing each other in cars.
And this is what they're doing.
And this is what they're doing.
Well, let me ask you a question, right? There's kids in this neighborhood. Do you think their resources would be better well spent picking up needles off the ground or parking in front of people's property?
You're right about that. You're right about that. I gotta get out of here. I can't be around.
Yeah, take it easy, brother. I hear you. What's up, bud? Officer, real quick question, man. He doesn't have his emergency lights activated, so he's not in emergency capacity. The sign says violators will be towed for blocking a driveway. Can we have him move, you think?
You gotta get in there?
No, I'm just saying.
Why is it, do you have to go on there?
No, do you have a warrant to be there?
Do you live there?
Do you have a warrant to be there? We spoke to the homeowners, and they don't want him blocking the driveway.
We are conducting an investigation. We can park as we please.
If he puts on his emergency lights. So know what the fuck you're talking about.
Badge number, please,
Five.
Sir. Officer.
Triggered. I told you guys, that's the one that's going to get triggered. Now he's displaying this guy's license for everyone to see. This guy's triggered. And guys, just so you know, this vehicle is not conducting an investigation because it's not at its capacity. I mean, it needs its safety lights on if it's obstructing any sort of traffic.
Listen, I got somebody's personal information here.
Create privacy if you want it.
Record you want. Just don't record this car.
It's in public. Your problem, not mine. It's in public. See you never. Bye now.
Badge number, sir. Sir. Officer.
And for you guys that are just tuning in, privacy needs to be created. So if you want privacy, you need to create privacy, which means I'm not violating anyone's privacy because I'm filming from a public sidewalk. They want everyone to help them, right? They want us to leave them alone about their car. They want us to
right away.
They want us to stop filming what we can see in public. See, they use their body cams on us all the time, but when we put cameras in their face and we catch them doing something wrong, they're like, why the fuck are they bothering me?
Did they get out of the city yet?
Yes, sir.
Nope. I'm sorry, it was northbound on people. They're going to be east on South Street right now.
I mean, there's a needle right there, man. Maybe the city's resources would be better spent. Hey, why don't you get to stepping? Get to stepping, bro. No one's talking to you. You're dismissed. You work for me. I don't work for you. Keep it pushing. See you never. Bye now. Thank you, officer. Guys, this guy is doing the right thing. No, I looked around. There's some syringes and stuff right here.
How can people even do this? There's literally kids that run around.
That's what I'm saying, but please be careful touching it.
Right here.
Bottles, like...
That's community.
There's more,
Guys, just so you know, this officer, this is community outreach. Are you from, you don't have to give us your address, but are you kind of from this neck of the woods a little bit?
No, I grew up in Waterbury.
Oh, really?
Sir, could you tell me your name and badge number?
I'm Officer Savage.
Savage?
My badge number is 1905.
Okay, thank you. Very much.
Actually, it's not usually I have it on the hat. Yeah, I've been on 2 years.
Well, you're doing an excellent job, man.
Thank you. That's all I strive for.
Do you know what
Here for
that
the community.
officer's name is, the one that just walked by? Because we were asking him for his name and his badge number, and he didn't want to give it.
I know he's 354 today. I don't know what. I mean, if he comes down here and you ask him, I'm pretty sure he'll give it to you.
Okay.
Well, we did.
We'll try
He
again.
didn't want to give it
Yeah.
to us.
Maybe if you guys just look, ask him nicely, maybe he'll give it.
Well, we did it. I mean, we've been nice to you, and we've been nice to the other office. It's when his problem was we were filming his computer screen, but there's no expectation of privacy in public.
Don't. What you guys are doing is not illegal, but don't do the screen because I think you might end up violating something.
It's not because
the screen is a lot of confidential.
Well, here's the
information,
thing. There's no
you know?
expectation in privacy. So if you want privacy, you have to create it. So it's actually if you're conducting an interview at the station, you got to pull the blinds down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
But I appreciate you doing that, man. That's more than any
I appreciate
officer
you
I'd
guys
ever
letting me
seen.
know, because this is, God forbid a kid picked this up, man. I would have freaking, you know. Hey, sir, do you have a garbage can? There's some needles out here.
I don't know. That's people that don't even leave.
Hey, officer, there's a can in that barrel. You could probably just stick them right in the can. No one will get poked with them, or put them in the bottle. Yeah, just be careful because there's it's a pandemic and people are just out here using syringes. It sucks that the crime doesn't stop.
I know.
This officer's doing a great job. Have you worked with him much?
Yeah.
He's phenomenal.
Yeah. We like Officer Savage.
He's a savage. Just so you know.
I'm a savage.
He's a savage.
I don't even have a garbage can. There's needles all over, like literally a kid could have just freaking complained and then.
Picked it up, yeah.
That's the point. All this time is being spent on an ATV, but when that happens, there's needles on the ground.
Well, the reason why the ATVs is because they literally drive around in groups.
Which is
cause problems
dangerous.
with people.
Right.
They're freaking cutting off people in traffic, causing
But
accidents.
let me ask you a question, and you don't have to answer because I know it's an ongoing investigation. Did anyone see the ATVs pull into this address? Did any officers witness that? They did. Okay, that was my only question.
We actually been on surveillance for them because one, literally little children almost get freaking gets stolen,
Okay.
and a kid almost got his face literally. The bike just missed the kid's face. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
that's
not
the type
cool.
of stuff we're trying to. This is why we're taking action with stuff like that.
And there's not enough medical resources right now, especially with everyone on COVID. So that makes sense. And that's a great explanation. You know what I mean? Like, you guys, I've said before, you guys are the officers that should be handling this. So your probationary term has ended. My probation officer says I'm still on probation, so my probation isn't over yet.
It's a joke.
I'm supposed to be getting off probation with the PD June 8th, I believe.
Well, we the people have decided that maybe they think you're on probation, but we think you're doing a great job to the community.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Check him out. You'll see it on.
Yeah, you guys are going to be on there today. I'm going to upload it.
Accountability for All, and you'll see it on there.
Okay.
You're a savage, just saying.
Mr. T. Watch, Mr. T's coming back.
Trigger, yeah, Mr. Trigger, he's getting triggered. Now, here, guys, look at this. So now that officer that got upset is yelling at the officer that's providing the service for the community. Hey, listen, I know you're picking up needles, you're protecting children, and you're making sure our laws and beliefs for this country are upheld. But don't do that. We're illegally searching somebody. Get with the program. Come on. All right, don't say anything to him. I'll ask the sergeant about his car.
Oh, just wait for the pull out, right?
Hey, Sarge, you have to have your emergency lights on to obstruct traffic, man?
I couldn't help but notice the sign.
You do, right? I'm just asking. Honest question.
We're not obstructing traffic right now. Parked alongside of the road. You know that?
No, you're blocking a driveway.
Investigation.
Yeah, but the thing is, your light's on. You're not in an emergency capacity. Okay, so if you come up to me and I'm breaking the law and I say it's an investigation, does that mean you have to leave me alone because that's what I said? I mean, you have to obey the same laws you enforce, right?
This is an investigation. If you want to play lawyer, go to Yukon Law School. It's there.
I mean, everyone has the ability to practice the Constitution. Am I allowed to film your?
It's about equality, though. I mean, we all have the same We have the same rights. We have to follow the same laws.
Am I allowed to film your computer screens? Yeah, I didn't think so. Bye,
Can you
Felicia.
just follow the law for the rest of the day, if you don't mind?
Bye. Have a great day. There's a smile. All right, guys. Me and Officer Savage have to hit the street and fight some crime. I'm in my crime fighters. Have a good day. Thanks for being a good guy. Keep up the great work. We the people appreciate you. Keep up the great work, Officer Savage.
Officer Savage, he's the real hero today.
Oh no! Stop it.
What?
Flag, we were doing so well.
What happened?
On this program, what am I about to say you did right now?
You don't have your seatbelt on.
No, well, she hasn't started her car yet, but she just threw a piece of gum out the window.
Oh!
Is that litter? Honest question.
This is not 1980.
Is that littering?
Was okay back
This
then.
officer just picked up littering off the street. Did you litter or not? Honest program.
Whatever you guys think I did, I did.
Is that your gum?
Yes.
All right. Thank you for being honest. Can you pick it up, please, for the people? Some child could step on that.
Come on.
Like, think if it was
accountability.
Hold on, a small child.
Wait, hold on. You put it there. You know it's not supposed to be there.
You know what? Are you
Fix the
legal
problem.
in the community?
Fix the problem.
We don't answer questions.
We don't answer that question.
We pay taxes.
You live in the community?
We pay taxes that fund your police station.
If you live in the community, I would do it for the community.
Well, you're doing it for the
Do it
people
for
that live in
them.
front of this house.
Do-
I mean, what if they have a small child? That's all I'm saying. They come out here to play, they step on the gum, and they get it in their hair, and it's all over them. Or one of their dogs
Ethics.
eat it
Do
and
the right
chokes
thing
on
when
it.
no one's looking.
know what?
Ethics. Learn it.
You want me to pick it up for you? I'll do that for your community. How about that?
Ethics. Law. It is a law, though. Actually, I don't think you can really litter.
No, it is. There's a fine
There's
for
a
that.
fine for that. Yeah, I thought so.
That's not cool, man.
Yeah. Probably talk to him about that too. Officer. Oh. She was doing so good too.
She was. I mean, I guess you have to. Not cool.
How did you see that? I did not see that.
I watch everything.
Yo.
Not cool. And especially Officer Savage
speak
just took
out of
all
her
that
mouth.
time to pick up the litter on the sidewalk.
And then she
And then
littered
did you
more.
see what she just did?
She littered.
So
Yes.
she spit gum out the window, and I was just saying, hey, listen, there could be a 3-year-old little girl who steps in it, puts it in her hair. Their cat could come out and choke on it. You know, I mean, and she goes, well, you from here? Because if you are, I would have done it. I said, don't do it for me. Do it for the people that live in front of this house. Like, I mean, I'll take it off
Then why
camera.
don't you just-
I'll take it off camera so you're not losing any pride, but can we do that? And she said no, man.
No.
Is there a littering fine here in Connecticut? Do you know?
Honestly, all the stuff that we gotta do, we don't have time to go and take action.
Right, but if you guys are following the laws, then you can set a good example for other people. That's half the battle, is setting that example for them.
Thank you, man. Ten 24-25, I'm 10-8. Units 353, 354. Can I run a bop on an officer flag that just spit gum on the sidewalk during a pandemic?
An officer just littered. An officer, I repeat, just littered.
10-8.
Can we get a caller here? We might need two. We might need two cops.
Oh, no, they're going to cut this lady off to follow him.
We might need a few
They're
cops.
cut the lady off to follow him.
Littering.
They cut her off to follow him. This is insane.
Was he trying to get over just then? The cop.
Officer flag, you got to buckle up, guys. We're doing seatbelt checks. It's a fine here in Connecticut. Seatbelt checks. Officer Savage, seatbelt, please.
Put your gum in the proper receptacle next time, please.
We need seatbelts, all right?
Buckle
Got to
up
use
for
our
safety.
seatbelts. They're like condoms. They're for your safety.
Yeah, do the right thing, guys. Come on, do the right thing.
Got to buckle up.
Let's be safe out there, okay?
She's not going to do it because we asked her to buckle your seatbelt. All right, that's gonna have to be a ticket payable to. Oh, the lights. Okay.
Because it's an emergency, she has to get out into traffic, right? You know that tyrants disguise.
Shame on you.
You know tyrants disguise themselves as nice people, right? So that just proved it right there.
Bye, Felicia.
That just proved it right there, guys. That
Reason I
tyrants
stopped you today.
will